Lost and Found. I'm here with Nailani. We are going to read a story from a very excellent book, Treasury of Bible Stories. And the name of this story is
Lost and Found.
One day Jesus was preaching to sinners and such, when some teachers of the law saw the crowd. He welcomes the sinners and eats with them too. They muttered with voices too loud. Jesus told them this story. A man had 2 sons. The youngest son said to his dad, "Father, give to me all the shares that are mine." He divided the wealth that he had. Soon the youngest son left with his money in hand. He moved to a land far away. He spent all his money on fanciful clothes and on food and on drink and on play. It didn't take long for his wealth to be gone. Then a famine came over the land. The son had no money and nothing to eat, and no one to lend him a hand. He needed a job, but the best he could find was a job feeding piggies their slop. With no food in his tummy, the slop sounded yummy. He wanted the hunger to stop. He thought of the workers who worked for his dad. They always have plenty to eat. Instead of me starving, I'll go to my dad and I'll humble myself at his feet. I will say I'm not worthy of being your son. Let me work as a servant instead. So he came to his senses and headed for home. From the slop and the piggies he fled. His dad saw him coming while quite a way off. He hurried to him at a run. He hugged him and kissed him. The boy said to his dad, "I'm not worthy of being your son." The dad told his servants, "Now quick, bring a robe and bundle the robe round my son. Put a ring on his finger and shoes on his feet. Then cook up a feast when you're done. My son who was lost is now found and at home." And everyone there started cheering. When the older son finished his work and returned, he said, "What's all this music I'm hearing?" A servant explained that his brother had come and his father had ordered a feast. Now the brother got angry, refusing to go, thinking this wasn't fair in the least. When his father came pleading for him to come in, he said, "Look, all these years I have slaved. I have done all the stuff that you've asked me to do. I've always been good and behaved. I've not even gotten a goat for my work, but my brother is given a feast, though he has been sinning and wasting your wealth and not honoring you in the least." "My son," said the father, "what mine is all yours. You've been home, you've stayed safe and stayed sound. We must celebrate knowing your brother's alive, because he who was lost is now found." The end.